I reviewed my TMNT Deluxe Colorform set for nearly 11 minutes on the internet, that there were people who said that was a bad idea, that it was a waste of time. Look, I can't talk about Colorforms for 11 minutes and be responsible for making sure everyone understands why it's important. I can't do it for you guys. I can't be the only one. So you know what we're gonna do today? We're gonna play with more Colorforms, and we're gonna launch Mach 2, Phase 2 of the great Colorforms initiative. It begins here today with this. I'm going to review more I got more Colorforms. My friend Matt sent these to me. They're the Real Ghostbusters. Okay guys, here it is. Here's my new Colorforms playset. It's the Real Ghostbusters Colorforms playset. This is just the greatest thing that's ever happened to me in my life. Now, if you watched the TMNT one, you're already very familiar with what Colorforms are. If you didn't, you're a freaking jerk. Go watch that. What about this video doesn't make you want to watch more of this, and for 10 minutes? They're just they're just stickers that don't work that well. They're little pieces of vinyl. They're like your little characters from your favorite shows or your favorite cartoons, and then they stick to this glossy little background, and they can be peeled off, and you can create your own Ghostbusters or Turtles or whatever Colorforms you have. You create your own adventures and your own storylines. It's a toy that requires imagination. Anyway, let's take a look at the background first. Every Colorform set came with a nice little background that you could play with. And here's the background for the Real Ghostbusters Colorforms playset. It's like a creepy haunted mansion. Look at that. The couch is alive. It's got teeth and eyeballs. There's got a little spring poking through. You better watch out, Pete. You'll get a hemorrhoid. Also, look, everything's alive. And you know what? It looks like a scary place. Who are you gonna call? And then out of nowhere, boom! Ray Stantz comes kicking through the door. And he looks terrified, as he should be. Look at that, the clock is alive. You'd be afraid too. Don't make fun of Ray Stantz. Boom, through the window. Oh, here comes Egon Spengler. And he's gonna stand here in front of the fire because it's a little cold outside. So he's gonna warm his gluteus in front of the warm rustic fireplace. Look at that painting. I wonder if that's the guy who owns the place. You know who doesn't give a shit? Winston Zedmore. He kicks his way through the door. He doesn't care who owns the place. He's got his proton pack fully charged, smoking. Here's Peter Venkman. He's coming down the stairs. He was always my favorite Ghostbuster because I loved Bill Murray even as a kid. Even as a kid, I had exquisite taste and was able to recognize comic excellence. It's why I do what I do now on the internet. Here's Slimer. He's floating around. He slimed me. Also, here's a little skeleton demon guy, and that's all the Colorforms it comes with. At least that's all that this one came with. This was used. Matt's mom, I think, found it and was gonna get rid of it, so I don't know if there are any more Colorforms. You know the great thing about Colorforms is these things are damn old, yet they still work like magic. And if you don't believe me, read the box. Look, it says it sticks like magic, and it's true. This is one example of marketing that's actually accurate and factual. It's not like the fast food commercials where the hamburgers just look so perfect on the commercial, but then you go there and it looks like someone rubbed their balls on the burger. It's because they did rub their balls on the burger, the little brat. He's lucky I don't jump over the counter and drop kick him in the face. In my Colorform adventure, Slimer's still a bad guy because I didn't really like the cartoon that much when I was a kid. Even as a child, I understood the difference between good animation and poor animation. So I prefer Slimer to be a bad guy like he is in the first movie. He's the first ghost that the Ghostbusters catch. So I like to reenact that. So we're gonna have Egon he's got his proton pack, he's got his stream focused right on Slimer. Slimer's gonna be in big trouble. Meanwhile, Ray Stantz, he's sneaking away. He's afraid of Slimer because Slimer has a history of sliming people. Just ask Bill Murray. Just ask Peter Venkman. Venkman's over here. Venkman's looking at the clock. You wanna know why? Because he's got a hot date with Dana Barrett. And it's probably not gonna go well because she's been possessed by Zool. She's got a demon living inside her at the moment. Peter, you're not gonna get in there if there's a demon. And if you try, that's a bad, don't do that, Peter. And meanwhile, the skeleton guy's just standing on the rug. It's his favorite rug. He's had it for a long time. And look, you can tell because there are patches in it. There's some sort of creature living under it. It's been here for as long as Skeleton Guy can remember. And that's why he's so crotchety and old, and that's why he's so grumpy right now, is because he thinks the Ghostbusters are here to take the rug. It's because he actually stole the rug several eons ago. It's why in his afterlife, he's being tortured eternally. Because he committed a crime. He stole this rug. But you know what? He loves the rug. And that's why his story is a great tragedy. Because it's a love story between man and rug. And really, I think that's the most sincere of all love stories. Look, we could do this all day. But the point is, we have more serious things to attend to. We've got people to convert to our cause. And you know what? We can do it. We can try to do it nicely. And preferably, that would be the way we would do it. But sometimes kindness doesn't always work, and you have to take action. You have to use violence. I'm sorry to say it that way, but it's true. Anyway, you guys have your marching orders. You know what to do. Seek out eBay. Find some Colorforms. Order them. They're probably dirt cheap. Even you cheapskate scumbags could afford them, Undertoads. And then you order them and they come in the mail. That's how the internet works. And then you'll have hours and weeks and months and years of fun. You'll look at your life in two distinct eras. Pre-Colorforms and post-Colorforms. PC and PC. It's the same letters, but one's a lot more fun than the other, and I can tell you it's going to be your post-Colorforms era. You'll never look back on the PC era, because you'll be firmly entrenched in the PC era, and you'll actually be enjoying yourself, instead of sitting on the internet, watching me yell at you. Jeez, can you imagine this conversation? It'd be the most snarky thing ever.